MultiChoice Diski Challenge are the jet setters of youth football in the country. We find ourselves now in a very exciting position. SuperSport United versus Platinum Stars here at the magnificent Giant Stadium. United indeed in the positive. Thank you very much, Sizwe, as Chibwe forced into a save there. Grant, in touching a bit about what Caesar was saying, I think one word comes into mind from the player's perspective: thank you.
Absolutely, I would have been extremely surprised had they not had a water break. We have seen in the past that on days far cooler than this, they have employed that water break.
The corner goes in, work for Chibwe, does well, the 22-year-old, just tip it over. Got a quick glance, Grant, as we see the slow-mo.
Also really good there, but Chibwe taking no chances.
Ball was put in there. As other players out in the field, and fans in the stands who've slowly started trickling in for the double header here at Giant Stadium. The first serving is SuperSport United. Yes, Goalie Samaya takes a shot, warms up the gloves of Chibwe. Does well to get some hands on it.
Well, it was an incredibly poor clearance there. It is Mlilo that gifts him the opportunity, and then Kanyisa Maya has just come onto the field and proving why Mekbetsibaya is showing faith in him.
Corner taken quickly. Bebe looks up, takes a shot. Goal! Goodness, a goal out of nothing, a mistake by Chibwe. Brilliant in the build-up to that shot. Absolutely disappointing. After the corner there, did not do himself any justice. Kesu who scored? Justice Mkobozi.
Well, Justice Mkobozi getting himself on the score sheet for a third time this season. Chibwe standing hands on hips in the goal. It came through a massive bodies here. Perhaps this is what put the keeper off, but he really should have done better. Spilled right out of his hands at the near post. And let's not take anything away from the SuperSport United player, but that was some very poor keeping.
One of his players there, in the shape of Rinkhane, as a shot comes in from Charles Baloyi again, the 16-year-old deciding to let loose from far. Great work from Giflings to begin with. Charles Baloyi a bit far off, being met by a blue wall in front of him. The 16-year-old Platinum Stars player has been at least trying, putting in that effort from an attacking perspective. The ball stolen there from Mlilo. Mkobozi continues to battle on, does well to cut back onto his left-hand side as the ball comes in. Mayo had an opportunity there to put in a second. Hung in the air there for quite some time. Fortunately couldn't guide it on target. Otherwise, Platinum Stars will be registering the 6th loss of the season. Riyad Ismail, lovely piece of skill to lose his man. Spumabili, so Rinkhane, lovely outside of the foot pass. Ball comes in. Goodness, Charles Baloyi, what was he trying to do there? Tripped in the end, but the ball remains alive. Ball across the box. Goodness, nobody there to meet it.
Well, it's taken almost 90 minutes, and Platinum Stars have finally produced a chance of real consequence, but it just flies across the face of goal, and the incoming man not able to throw himself onto the end of that.
Much work to be done for Alan Clark's men. And that's how it ended. SuperSport United won through the boot of Justice Mkobozi in the 56th minute. Platinum Stars, with that, was condemned to the 6th loss of the season. 14th goal that they conceded of the season at that. Not a good day's work for Dikwena.